Picture this: a packed stadium, erupting in thunderous cheers, as a single swing of the bat shatters decades of heartache and propels a team to the brink of legendary glory. That's the electrifying reality that unfolded for the Seattle Mariners last Friday night. And trust me, it's a moment that could redefine baseball history in the Pacific Northwest. We're talking about what many are calling the most pivotal hit by a Seattle Mariner in over 3 decades. A jaw-dropping performance that had fans on the edge of their seats. Eugenio Suárez stepped up to the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning, with the game knotted at a thrilling 2-2 tie. In an instant, he launched a grand slam. That's when a batter hits a home run with the bases loaded, scoring 4 runs and giving their team a massive boost. Perfect for newcomers to the sport to visualize the excitement. Only the second one ever in the franchise's playoff history, this epic blast catapulted the Mariners to a commanding 6-2 victory over the Toronto Blue Jays, inching them ever closer to the World Series than they've ever dared to dream. But here's where it gets really personal. Suárez wasn't just celebrating with his teammates. He brought his 2 daughters to that heartfelt post-game press conference. With emotion pouring out, he shared, "I've been dreaming of moments like this throughout my entire baseball journey. Last night, it all clicked, right there in front of our passionate fans and my family, my 2 girls and my wife. This moment feels absolutely magical right now." It's stories like this that remind us baseball isn't just about stats. It's about the human heart behind the heroics. To truly appreciate this breakthrough, let's rewind the clock a bit. Back in 1995, the Mariners stunned the baseball world by ousting the New York Yankees in the American League Division Series, ALDS. A triumph that some say rescued baseball's soul in Seattle and ignited a new era of excitement. Yet, in the championship series that followed, they fell just 2 victories short of the World Series, losing to Cleveland. Fast forward 5 years to 2000, and the same heart-wrenching pattern repeated. The Mariners were tantalizingly close to reaching baseball's ultimate stage, but couldn't overcome the Yankees. Now, after all those near misses, Seattle stands poised to shatter that unwanted streak of being the only active MLB team never to claim a World Series berth. They just need one more win to do it. And this is the part most people miss: the sheer volume of that stadium roar after Suárez's grand slam. Mariners manager Dan Wilson, still buzzing from the win, reflected, "Right after Gino's blast, I don't think I've ever heard T-Mobile Park louder. It stirs something deep inside to think about that energy, and chatting with folks who've been around since the 2001 glory days, they swear it's never been this electric. It's a reminder of how baseball can unite generations in one unforgettable crescendo." The game itself was a roller coaster of tension and triumph. After the Blue Jays had evened the series with 2 surprisingly dominant wins at home in Games 3 and 4, Suárez kicked things off for Seattle with a solo home run to left field in the 2nd inning, getting the Mariners on the scoreboard early. Then in the 4th, catcher Cal Raleigh executed a brilliant double play to escape a bases-loaded pickle, keeping the deficit manageable. But the Blue Jays bounced back hard when starter Bryce Miller was unexpectedly pulled in the 5th, allowing George Springer's 2-out double to plate Madison Barger and knot things up. An inning later, Ernie Clement's single brought home Alejandro Kirk, flipping the momentum. By the 8th, the Mariners faced a daunting scenario, potentially needing to sweep both games in Toronto to advance. But here's where the drama truly ignited. From a trusted veteran, no less. Raleigh delivered a game-tying homer with a lofty fly ball that seemed to defy gravity, lingering in the air for an incredible 6.7 seconds before barely scraping over the left field wall. Wilson couldn't help but grin afterward, saying, "Cal's hit felt like it hung up there for an eternity." That blast wasn't just any home run. Raleigh's fourth in this postseason alone tied him with Aaron Judge's record from 2022 for the most in a single year in the American League. Plus, it marks Seattle's first game-changing or go-ahead homer in the 8th inning or beyond since Brett Boone's heroics in Game 4 of the 2001 ALCS. A 24-year drought finally quenched. Fans who've waited so long for such thrilling playoff magic got an encore just moments later when Suárez's slam sealed an unbeatable lead. With the series now at 3-2 in their favor, the Mariners hit the road for Game 6 in Toronto on Sunday night. But here's where it gets controversial. Some critics are questioning manager Wilson's decision to sit Bryce Miller early, wondering if it robbed the team of momentum or if it was a savvy strategic move to preserve the bullpen. Could this be the tactical edge Seattle needed, or a risky gamble that might haunt them if things turn? It's debates like this that fuel baseball's passionate fan base. As we watch this unfold, one can't help but ponder, is this finally the year the Mariners break through to the World Series, erasing years of almosts? Or do past heartbreaks suggest Toronto could stage a comeback? What do you think? Will Suárez's slam be remembered as the turning point, or is there more drama ahead? Share your opinions and predictions in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own take on this historic chase.